Guys, Slinky Bricks here, and today I'll be talking about the 2021 LEGO Star Wars set rumors. Now there's one important thing that you should know before watching the rest of the video. These sets are all rumors and none of them are guaranteed to release. That being said, they are coming from a trusted source, so they do have a good chance of coming out. I'll take it all with a grain of salt. In this video, I'll be expressing my opinion and predictions for what the sets will be, what they'll include, and what the ships starships or whatever they'll have. Without further ado, let's get into the video. The first rumor is set number 75295. It is rumored to be a Millennium Falcon microfighter. Normally LEGO releases two single set microfighters, but it looks like in 2021 they'll only be releasing one. And to top things off, LEGO's already released two Falcon microfighters in the past, which does not make this set look promising. My idea for what this set could be is the Falcon from Solo, with its white and blue color scheme, but I think it's unlikely considering LEGO normally only releases 1.5 waves for each movie, and while Solo's already had its run. If LEGO does go this route though, I'd hope that LEGO will include either a new version of Lando in a different suit, because you've already had him in his iconic yellow suit from the movie, or maybe even Lando's droid that was prominently seen in the film. Next up, 75298. Tauntaun, an AT-AT microfighter, is the final microfighter pack of the wave. This will be a 2-pack that will more than likely have a brick-built Tauntaun that will be a good match with the previous microfighter creatures such as the Dewback and Bantha. The figures we can expect on these sets are more than likely going to be either a Hoth Han or a Hoth Luke, and to verse them, either an AT-AT pilot or maybe even General Veers if we're lucky. In the future for these 2-pack builds, I feel like I could easily produce a Mudhorn plus Billow to go off the Mandalorian wave, which isn't guaranteed, but I really hope we get a Mandalorian wave sometime in the future. 75297 Resistance X-Wing, it's 4+. There's not really much to say about this one. It plays like the 4+ X-Wing from last time, which was not that good, but it's still a good set I guess for anyone who's 4 or I guess 5 or 6 or 7 or something. The minifigures we can expect are probably a Poe and BB-8 as well as a First Order Stormtrooper to fight them. I expect them to either go off the Rise of Skywalker color scheme or the original Poe Dameron X-Wing color scheme. I don't think they'll go off the grey and blue though, but if they did, I guess they could include a different pilot minifigure to go for it aside from Poe. 75299 Mandalorian Hero Vehicle. This is where things begin to get juicy. My prediction for this set is that if it is not based on Season 2 and it's something you've yet to see, the set will most likely be Quill's Blurg truck theme. In the set, I believe you can expect Quill, maybe even a Beskar Armored Mando if LEGO's feeling generous. Possibly the child to go with that, a nice molded Blurg, or they could try and brick build it, which I hope they don't. To go against this, however, I expect they will include a molded Mudhorn in the set and have a Jar to collect the egg once Mando has beaten the beast. 75300 TIE Fighter. Now this is the set that I covered in a previous video, which got a lot of views, so thanks for that guys. But since then, there's been a more clear render which has come out of the build, which shows it off as to be a lot like the rumor picture set they released earlier. I'm a fan of both the build and how this TIE looks, as it's not too small and not too big. To give logic to my feelings about the set, it actually looks like it would fit well on the system scale, because before this, all TIE fighters are the same size as the Falcon. But now for this set, they can be smaller and more accurate. Not to mention the price is more affordable to, well, not super rich people. It is rumored to include 3 figures, so I think it'd be a TIE pilot, a Stormtrooper, and either an officer, or if we're really lucky, a new Moff Gideon figure. But judging by the rest of this wave, I don't think I'm going to be getting that. 75301 X-Wing. Not much to say about this one, aside from it will be smaller again like the TIE, and will probably fit in the system scale more better. I'm hoping they'll give it a different color other than red, such as blue or green. Maybe even some sort of way to swap between the colors. But unfortunately the rumored figures are Luke in pilot gear and an R2-D2, which means this set will most likely unfortunately be another X-Wing. Damn. Finally, last one, which I'm actually most excited for, 75302 Imperial Shuttle. At a cheaper price, this one is also expected to be smaller like the TIE and X-Wing. Will hopefully be a solid build like the TIE looks. And for figures, I'm expecting either a bunch of Rebels, like in the original one, or maybe even, if we're lucky, a bunch of Imperials, such as Darth Vader, a couple Royal Guards, a pilot, maybe even a Stormtrooper. That about wraps up this video. I will talk about the other rumors, such as the helmets and droid statue build, but there isn't really enough information to talk about with that. Can lead to solid assumptions, and I only want you guys to have the best information available. So anyways, this is Slinky Bricks signing off. See ya.